Hey everybody, it's Coach Mattingly on episode 13 of Giants Talk. We are coming off of our 14-13 win for our eighth win in the AFL and ninth win on the season against the Vikings. Thank you to all the fans that came out, huge support as always, and hopefully we can even get a few more in about 6 weeks for our home semifinal game and really pack it as much as we could. Our two players of the week this week is quarterback Nick Visser. He had 2 touchdowns, I think 18 to 22 passing, sealed the game on the first down run at the end. And then our defensive player of the week is our special guest, Kenneth Larsen-Ledet. Yeah, 3 tackles, a TFL, a forced fumble, and a almost game-sealing interception. And so, Kenneth, welcome back to the show, dude.
Thank you.
Huge game against the Vikings. Obviously, completely different outcome from the first game. So, what do you think changed from, both sides? Obviously, the whole mentality was different, but offense being able to move the ball and us defense putting on a pretty good show compared to the first one. What do you think was the deciding factor changes that happened from first game to game 2?
Yeah, I think our whole team kind of took it to heart the first time around. We got blown out.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
And so I think everybody knew we needed to bring a different intensity. And I think our game plan was a lot better. We kind of knew what they were going to come
into the game with. Yeah.
We just executed. I mean, we're not perfect.
No.
But overall, brought a solid intensity and had a good game.
Yeah, and blocked our first PAT of the season,
That's
which also kind of won us the game as well. So that's big. And now, moving on from that, we go into our last game of the regular season against Prague. You were here when we played Prague week 1. That was a hard, tough game as well. They're a really good team. They could easily be undefeated as well and in first place potentially with the tight losses they've had. So expectations from good players, good coaches, put together team. What do we expect on this journey when we head to Prague on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean they're a tough team. We definitely need to bring our A game as well. I think it's going to be a close game,
for sure. Yeah,
I'm counting on us coming out on top.
No, I would think so too. Hope so too. We need to finish with 9 wins, as I told you guys at the end. I think it's been since 2016 the team's won 9 games, so we have the chance to do something that hasn't been done in a while, and also improve from last year when we were 8-2 to 9-1. So it should be. Hopefully, you guys are ready to go and locked in for that one because they're going to be ready to rock and roll. And yeah, I think that's about it. So Kenneth, thanks for being here, dude. And fans, yeah, of course, if you guys want to come, Prague, 3:00 kickoff, not too far away by car at least for you guys. So come out and support the Giants, and we'll see you there. Go Giants. And we're here with our second guest, import Devonte Myles. Devonte, second time on the show. Welcome back, dude. Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
As always, how's the body feeling after the intense game? You got some action a lot this time, covering Max Fine and being in a little different positions, tackles. How are you feeling?
Yeah, definitely a little sore today.
Yeah.
But I'm used to it by now. It just takes me about 2 days to recover.
Yeah. That's why I'm happy we don't have any Sunday games anymore this year, where we don't get that extra rest day. But yeah, so as we just spoke with Kenneth, completely different outcome. Changed the game plan a bit, moved you around to pretty much everywhere: slot corner, field corner, boundary safety, field safety. How you felt that was, having you kind of follow 13 around, moving positions? No, not much play calling changes, but how did it feel really impacting the game, but also having to move from place to place, maybe 4 positions in one drive? How was that from your end on the field?
I mean, it was definitely a challenge that I was up to. I know 13 is a guy they like to get the ball to a lot. So I feel like if we're able to take him out the game, and I just think it's much easier for our team and our scheme to handle the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
Because I know the first game when he came out, he had a lot of big plays and all that.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
This week, my mentality was just to eliminate him as much as I can from the game.
No, I think you did a good job doing that. 4 tackles yourself. Should have had a pick, but it is what it is. We'll get that one eventually. Yeah, sometimes somebody will kick to you again. We'll see when that might happen. Maybe not, but hopefully they give you the chance to kick to you again as well. But yeah, moving on to Prague. You were not here game one when we played them, but kind of what do you know? What have you seen? Also for you, first year in Europe. Now you get to go to another country. Went to France earlier. Now we get to play in Prague. Take the day early trip. So just the whole thing on the team, the potential travel. What do we expect playing the Prague Black Panthers?
Well, from what I know and what I see on film, I hear that they are a physical team.
Yes, they are.
So I think this week we just have to make sure that we're meeting them with the same type of intensity. We can't allow them to come out and just out physical us. So I think we'll be prepared for it. I feel the guys understand what's on the table now, especially after this big win. So we just have to go out there and execute again.
No, for sure. And lastly, they have a new quarterback. Nobody knew until game day happened Saturday. No posting anywhere. He's more of still a good passer, but more the athletic type, can really run around, zone read, scrambles. How does that affect, the defense and maybe you as a DB knowing, if I come down too much, he might keep his eyes downfield, throw it vertically. If I stay back, maybe he takes off and runs and you're in the open field. How does playing more of a true running quarterback change from a guy like Nico for the Vikings, who's going to sit back there and want to take hits and just let it rip? What changes as a football player?
I think the biggest challenge is just having your eyes very disciplined to make sure that if you're guarding somebody, to make sure you keep guarding them until the quarterback's at least past the line of scrimmage. I think any quarterback that's able to move the pocket is a little challenging, but like I said, it's just disciplined eyes, and I think we'll be fine.
Perfect, man. Yeah, well, Giants Nation, please come out and support us on Saturday. It would be awesome if you guys could come out to Prague and bring us the noise and the horns and drums as you always do. It would be greatly appreciated, and we're trying to finish 9-1 in the AFL, so we need as much support as you guys can give us. Well, Devonte, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
And go Giants.